Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, people? Welcome to the Mark and Will Show. Yours truly, Will, is in the building. You'll know the deal. Oh, my gosh. We got Trav to my left. What's going on, T-Rock?
Not much, my friend. Exciting weekend.
I'm sure we'll get into that. You ain't got to, start already. Mr. Don D, what's going on, baby boy?
What's up? You already know.
Okay. I love it. You guys would have been, I'll save the best for last because I got plenty of stories to tell. About this weekend. But now we had a great weekend and stuff like that, man. And start out Friday. Had my guys with me, you know what I'm saying? Celebrate the big 5-0 and a whole bunch of other people waiting on the show right now, but always contributing. So definitely appreciate you guys coming out, showing love. And all the good stuff like that. It's always good to hang with your brothers and drink some what they call it, adult pops.
Yes, some spirits.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
Will, just by you saying that, I think someone owes me from that bet that we bet Friday night. Your sister owes me.
Woo-wee.
I'm glad it ain't me.
Yeah, you don't touch that stuff, You don't do that. You definitely don't do that. So, but you know how that goes. So, like I said, welcome everybody, and we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Of course, we got the NFL, big time. We got the college basketball, NBA, all that kind of good stuff. And this is where you're gonna find us at. Let's go on and get it real quick. If I can go ahead and switch it, there we go. You find us at pretty much everywhere, everything. Mark and Will talking about X, Facebook. TikTok, you don't stop. Instagram, YouTube, the Players Club group, over 10,000 strong. The Facebook page, closing in on 12,000 strong. Thank you guys for the support. Make sure you follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I did not forget, the polls didn't come out today, so I'm going to work on them after the show to try to get them on for tomorrow. And then, it'll be extended to Thursday. Try to, show you guys love, big time like that. We just been busy. We've been busy. So don't worry, we got you covered. We'll go ahead and knock it out of the park on that one. And let's see. So let's go back. We had a lot of big things that popped off, and one of them was, and this is the vision that I had when wrestling. So we got some good stuff. We got the wrestling guys on here. We had Royal Rumble. Don D, Trav, Don D, Trav, Don D, let's go.
I mean, it's like, where you want to start off, Trav? What are we looking at? We're going up to the women's. Let's go with the women's.
Yeah,
Royal
let's
Rumble.
start how it went.
Yep, the women's Royal Rumble started the night off. I mean, we had, let's go with Naomi making her return after spending some time in TNA. So that was a big return. She spent like 50 minutes in the Royal Rumble. That was pretty long. She was one of the first ones out there. So we had Jordan Grace from TNA, the TNA champion, with a surprise entrance. That's 2 years straight that the TNA champion's been in the Royal Rumble now. So Jade Cargill made her in-ring debut with the Royal Rumble, and she's been there practicing at the Performance Center for some time. She was in AEW for some time, but now she's in WWE. So that's some exciting news. They've been waiting for that. So who else are we looking at? We had Liv Morgan came back from a back injury. Now she came in, was the last entrance into the Royal Rumble. So at the end, you had Bianca Belair and Bianca Belair and Jade look face to face, and that's a big thing that I think we're gonna look for coming. It's gonna be happening in the future.
Yeah,
But
two big, strong black women. That's gonna be dope.
yeah. So, but at the end, the match, the woman who pulled it off, who lasted 1 hour and 3 minutes by
Woo!
eliminating Jade and Liv, was Bailey. Survived to win her first Royal Rumble and get a shot at whichever championship decides Right. So now we go to what was that? Logan Paul, matter of fact, was next. Him and Kevin Owens went at it. You know, Logan Paul got the big following off his YouTube and everything else he does, the Prime Energy drink that he does. So him and Kevin Owens been having something going on for a while.
You must didn't like him because you didn't send that to me.
I know it. I know it. I thought about that. I didn't think this match was really too significant, but I was like, yeah, Logan Paul does has his followers, so okay, Logan. But that match went on for a little while, and you had KO got disqualified by him picking up the brass knuckles that Logan Paul brought into the ring, and the referee catching Kevin Owens with brass knuckles and get disqualified.
Old school stuff.
Classic wrestling.
Yeah.
Did remind you like back in the day when you watch it.
Yes, sir.
So then after that, we bring up the world heavyweight champion, Roman Reigns. And like what Roman does, he wins and keep winning. But this time with a little help from his bloodline family, Solo come out a little bit, but in a four-way match, you can't get disqualified. So it is what it is. Solo came out, gave a little help. Roman does his thing. He ended up putting his moves on everybody and pulled it off with another victory. And so he's on his way to WrestleMania probably and keeping that belt and see who's going to face him. But then at the end of the night, we had the main event was the men's Royal Rumble. The thing about that, only surprise we really had was a Andrade make his appearance coming back to WWE after he spent some time in AEW. And
how many people was in the Rumble?
30 people.
30.
Yeah. So Andrade, he came back. And we know who's happy to see him back is Charlotte Flair, and they're actually married. And so what they start off the match by Jimmy and Jey Uso going 1-on-1 against each other. And that was pretty much hyped it up from the very beginning. So with those two, the brothers of the Usos haven't faced off it's been a while. Mm. And once they split companies, as in companies, I'm saying SmackDown and Raw. So they ain't really been in each other's face for a minute. So that went on for a while, but then other men kept coming in. So it was all right. It's starting out. Then you had CM Punk made his return into the ring in WWE for the Royal Rumble for the first time in 10 years.
Wow.
But the bad thing about that, CM Punk made his return, but it looks like he's going to be making his exit for a while too because CM Punk suffered an injury while he was in the match. He suffered a torn right tricep, so it's possible he could be out for 5 to 6 months.
Sounds about right.
The reports came out today.
I'm sorry, man. First of all, no. Let me go over these comments real quick. That's what I'm laughing at. First of all, what's up, Coach P? He said, what's up? He said, Trav, what's up?
What up,
Coach
P?
Yes. Boot out. Shannon said, good evening. Is that the one you had the bet with?
Yeah, Shannon knows me. She knows.
She said, well, congratulations, 49ers. Okay. All right. Other sister said, good evening, fellas. Let's see. I ain't gonna say what this dude said. He said he got to use the bathroom. So I'll leave that off. Your wifey and sis said Logan Paul is overrated. Let me see. Abby said Logan garbage. Bump said whatever happened to the junkyard dog.
Oh my God.
I can tell it, but he won't like it.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
What's up, Terry? How you doing? Hey, fellas, what's going on? That's cool. Let me ask y'all this while we on this, before we transition to some other sports, since we got to play this full tonight. Was it one particular wrestler that you was excited to see, or a match, or something? You know what I'm saying? Did it live up to its bill? Because we all know everybody in the world watches it. So I'm gonna ask you, Don D, to you, was it one thing, one person, one match, or anything that stood out with this year's Royal Rumble?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: the by the men, we're gonna start with the men's Royal Rumble. By the men Royal Rumble, who impressed me the most, who they probably let shine, was Braun Breaker. So Braun Breaker's been in the NXT for probably a couple of years now. He ain't really got his big come up yet, but I think it's coming up soon. And then we got to finish the night by Cody Rhodes to end up winning the Royal Rumble for the first time, going back to back. Well, not for the first time, but first time someone won the Royal Rumble going back to back since Stone Cold did it in '97 and '98.
Okay. Don't you love when? Hold on, Trap. Don't you love? Don't you love it when the masses be like,
Right.
I thought it was so funny. I thought it was so funny. That's why I had to tag you, because I'm like, and I love it because that's engagement. And they're gonna let you know, like, wait a minute. This happened, all this kind of stuff, and that's cool. But I really appreciate Dundee actually kept us did basically the post for the Facebook page about the events and things like that. That's why I was giving a hard time on Logan. Travis, what you got?
I thought the overall show was pretty good. The 4-way match for the belt was I thought was really good. Everybody got their stuff off. They let LA Knight look pretty good. I was most impressed with Jade Cargill, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? She's coming from a place that doesn't have a lot of discipline to a place that's got a lot of discipline, and she's having to learn on the fly. So she did very well, man. And like I said, some of these matches people have been wanting forever. Like you said, Bianca Belair and Jade, Nia Jax and Jade. You know what I'm saying? Rhea Ripley and Jade. It's gonna be good stuff, man. I'm happy. Hopefully, she can she'll do well, man. She'll do well, man.
Right.
All right. And also, Travis, got news for you. Gotta get with you because I got your green screen.
Word.
Got you. So the next time he's out here, we all be uniform. So I got all the green screens for the fellas and the ladies. So we're gonna be rocking and rolling big time. Let's see. The wife said the Royal Rumble was the best.
We both
agree.
agreed on that. We both
Okay.
agreed on that. I thought the men's were subpar. It wasn't as good as it could have been, but I think the women's, because especially the women's brought, as in some surprises, some faces that we ain't seen in a while, and I think it was more interesting. But hey,
It's
they're
all
gonna do
good.
what they can do. Yep.
It's all good. We already got somebody talking about next week's show. KC kills 49ers. That's next week's show. It's not even this week's show. That's next week. So don't even start. Don't even start. Let's go. Let's fly by night. Let's go on and get some NBA talking real quick, guys. We'll get everybody. I'm gonna do Sunday, January the 28th. Of course, there's only a few games because we know who ruled Sunday. That was definitely NFL. Pistons beat the Thunders 120-104. Pacers beat the Grizzlies 116-110. Hawks beat the Raptors 126-125. Magic 113. The Suns only 98, and I'm saying only because we know everybody scores triple figures. Bulls 104. Trailblazers only 96. Bam. I want to hit you guys with this because this is something that happened and is brought to the attention of people. So let's do it this way. I want to get you guys' opinion on this. Is Joel Embiid dodging Joker? Because he ain't played him yet. He ain't played him. And if he has, it's been a long time. But as far as the battles of the MVP, dude is hurt. Dude is always missing that game. So what's the deal? And thing about it is Joel Embiid is talented. We all know that. but Joker is too. So I really hope that's not true. And I get it. And we know the 76 fans go, oh, no, he's hurt. If he'd have played tonight, that'd really look bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you're going to rest him because, they basically tried him out, you know what I'm saying, right before the game, warming up and say, oh, he can't go. Get it. I got it. But still, that's not a good look. Point blank. Travis, what you think, bro?
I think it's just bad timing. You know what I'm saying? I don't see anybody, if you play professional sports, you know what I mean, and you play at the level that these two guys do, I can't see somebody dodging the next guy. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you don't want that to be the legacy of your career, where you went out and scored a million points, but you dodged just this one dude. You know what I mean? I just think it's poor timing, is all.
That time is bad all the time. It seems like.
Well,
Donnie, what you think?
Exactly.
I mean, that's an interesting point because I actually seen that the statistic come up earlier. Like he's not paid Denver in the last couple of years or so.
And
I mean,
definitely not out. And definitely not out there.
Yeah, and then another thing, as he's been balling this year and he got his average and he's looking good, but now he's out with this knee injury. If he misses 5 more games, he will be ineligible for Player of the Year and other such awards.
So it rings a bell because that happened before. Dude, he may not have missed it, but he got banged up, and then everything just went to the Joker automatically. So it's like, come on, dude. But my thing is this: if I'm a 76er fan, we trying to win the championship, man. Forget all this. If you really banged up, get healthy. Let's go. Let's rock and roll, man, because dude's a 7-footer, man, and a lot of times they don't stay healthy a lot. We understand that. And he's always banged up, so that window is probably closing. Him and Maxey has been balling out of control. And hats off to Tyrese Maxey, because a lot of people didn't even believe that. And a lot of people who believe that really didn't believe that. They just believed it because he was a Kentucky player, point blank. If you wasn't from Texas around there with him, you didn't understand what was going on because he didn't show that at Kentucky. But dude was a baller. He's a baller. And so the window's kind of, shifting to Tobias Harris, all this kind of stuff like that. So it's very interesting to see what's going to go on. But we're going to need this to happen. We don't need it to happen in the finals. That'd be perfect for the 76ers and the Nuggets. But we need to give us a little glimpse, man, because those matchups like that is what keeps people to watch the NBA in the regular season. Exactly. Because we're all about matchups, especially the regular season, early part of the regular season. We need to see that. And if we don't see that, then it's like, oh, okay, then we probably won't ever see it. That kind of stuff like that. So those matchups is very needed because, people are going to see Curry, LeBron, all that kind of stuff like that. You want to see the shot callers bring it. So that's why I think it's probably disappointing on that point. But Travis could be right. It just could be timing, all that kind of stuff. But I'm saying if you want that sports to continue to prosper, nothing's going to hit that NFL. Only thing that hits that NFL is soccer or football that's overseas. And that's a whole different stratosphere when it comes to that. But as far as American sports, big time, it's so hard because NFL just keeps growing and going. And every year they add something else to make you keep on watching every month that's going on. We talking about free agency. We talking about the draft. We talking about the mini camps, all this stuff. People still pay attention more than that than they do than watching the NBA when the season's over. So you got to get these stars. And I know load management and all this stuff, but it's very important. It's very important if you still want to see that grow because, guys, when we was growing up, NBA was still king. NBA was the stuff. NFL was nice, you know what I'm saying, because everybody has a team. NFL has zoomed right past them big time.
True enough.
That is.
Let's see. Let's go. It's a W. Well, women's basketball. Let's get that. We had some games that happened that was very important to us. So let's go ahead and do it this way. We're going to start off with the 502. We got Louisville that beat Pitt 77-58. got another win under their belt after they beat Boston College 88-60. On this one, Don D actually went to this game, but I'm gonna go ahead and run down some stats for you guys. Uh, Louisville's now 18-3. They actually moved up to number 16 in this week's poll. Pitt falls to 7-14. Uh, Harris at 8.6 rebounds. Cochran 4 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. Ricker 6 points. Taylor 9, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Kiki followed up a 27-point outburst with 12 and 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Carey, who's been a stalwart off that bench, taking care of business, 15 points. Russell, that's who I need to see to continue to do her thing. Another scorer, especially a 3-point shooter. She had 9. Let me see. Mobley 5. She actually got engaged on her birthday. And thing about it is with Mobley, congratulations, because if you don't know, go back to the library. She's been on the show. She's one of the first college players that we had on the show, and she rocked it big time. This is actually, she was high schooler going into college, stuff like that. So congratulations on your engagement, and much love with that. And Love had 3, speaking of much love. Don D, what's your thoughts on the game, brother?
Oh man, that's the thing. You just love the crowd. I'm loving it. Like I said, me and my daughter sitting there watching it, the whole feel of it. Curry started off quick. That was the good thing. Start off early. You had they try to stay into the game. They try to stay in the game, as in make it close at first. But when Curry was going, I mean, she was at a point where she was dropping them quick. It was just nice. You seen right when she shot them, they going in, no doubt. Well, she went 3 for 4. It seemed like I thought she hit more than that. The 3 was early, I thought, but they look good. You love when they start to run, play that good defense. I mean, they swing the ball around. That movement is fantastic. I swear, it come down to March. I'm telling you, I believe they got the players that can take them far in this tournament, because it's not no one star. You don't get to pin. Someone's going to pick up this slack, and someone's going to pick up this slack. I'm just going to need, like, Cochran to do more than what she just did. I mean, 4 points, 5 boards, 4. I mean, that's not.
Well, well, go ahead, Travis. What do you think about this game before I go ahead and say something?
No, obviously it was a good game. What I really like though is Coach. I listened to Coach after the game because I love listening to his post game stuff.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope.
Yeah, and even he's still like, yeah, we look good, but what I'm saying, we had lapses on defense. What I'm saying, we was playing. What I'm saying, I'm going to score every basket and not worry about the team kind of ball. We got to get rid of those kind of things. So the fact that he sees progress, but he still sees the fact that they still need to grow and get better. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Just, he'll have them ready by March. But yeah, I'm loving Coach, man. The players are going to, what I'm saying, he's going to get them together.
Yeah. Always does. This is one of the deepest teams that he have. You know what I'm saying? Bar none. Only thing about it is somebody has to be that bucket getter. If the shot clock, who are you throwing it to? It's good that you got people, but you need to have that alpha dog. And truthfully, the alpha dog needs to be Kiki. She can get to the lane. She can go to the hole. She's got a decent enough, nice enough shot outside that you got to defend to her point. It's got to be when that clock is running down. And the other complimentary is not Concord. It needs to be Curry. Curry was a lights out shooter. That's why he got her coming off the bench to relieve some of that pressure, because we all know that when you're a point guard for a tough coach, a winning coach, that's one of the toughest positions to play. And so just seeing Curry not put her head down when he took out of the starting lineup is great. And she's getting it. She understands. And so you're going to gotta have to do that, because you got to have threats. And to me, I think Taylor has put too much pressure on herself. She, when they went overseas, she had a great outing. She went to the Olympic thing. She was balling. I got to be this. No. Because if Kiki go ahead and do what she does and say if Kiki spikes her stuff up to 18 points a game, that opens up everybody because now you're the focus. And then Carrie can go ahead because see, Carrie, to me, besides rushing a lot of stuff, she's doing too much. You're a shooter. We know you can do more. But on this team, we're gonna need you to be that shooter.
Right.
And pump fake, get there, get to the free throw line or whatever, because you're actually on a whole setting. Because Cochran cannot be that focus. And people do grow during the years. We've seen that. But her growth has not been where we can say, yeah, she's gonna be that dog. No, she's just gonna be that inside presence that's gonna probably get you 10 and 8. Sometimes on a good night, 16 and 10. But that's okay when you got other people around you, right? Nyla Harris, the same thing. He's the stuff, like you said, by the end of time in March, when they're gonna be rocking and rolling, everything's gonna be fine. But I think for them to take that to the next level, you're gonna have to have the keys, the carry step up, and let Taylor be that third option scorer, which it sounds bad probably for her, but that means she's gonna eat.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of people, they got 3 good perimeter defenders. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all that. So have you traded your tickets in, man, or what? Have you always said a women's ticket? Or what?
No.
Did you switch your men for the women or what? What's
It's funny that you said that because I can't think it was early in the season after me and my daughter been there watching the game, the Louisville games and the men played.
Right.
And she just turned to me. We kind of both looked at each other like, we need to go see the women. We want to go see somebody win. Let's go see some women games. She's like, Daddy, yeah, that's what we need to do. So then we started.
Felt good, didn't it?
Yeah, we got some packages with it, so many games in it. It's just like, all right, cool, let's do this. And it, like I said, it's a whole nother atmosphere.
Oh yeah,
that's good to be in there. You can lay
dope.
back, relax, and don't stress you out and everything. Yeah,
it's dope.
You ain't ready to cuss the women out.
Well, you're seeing great coaching.
No doubt.
You're seeing effort. Even though their defense is not how he wants it, you see them playing defense. You see them running the offense. You see them, everything that you want to see for the men, you definitely see with him, bar none, and that's how he's been. So it's totally different. It is a great atmosphere. It's a family atmosphere that if you have not seen that, if you have not been to that, stop playing, quit joking, because if you go one time, you'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be back. And the tickets are reasonable, so it's like, why not?
Yeah, come Thursday, we got number 22 Syracuse coming to town, 6 o'clock.
Right. So, hey, I'm telling you guys, that's dope. That's dope. Speaking of dope, because Don D's favorite second team took it on the chin. Alabama, 91, Kentucky, 74. This is the same Alabama that beat Louisville in that tournament in Texas in the Thanksgiving. So, but Alabama really ain't done that much since. But disappointing loss. Kentucky went on the road. Alabama improves to 16-6. Kentucky falls to 9-12, 2-5 in the conference. They bounced back a little bit because I know Travis and I have been talking about it. Even Don D and I talked about it. Don D and I was talking about it last week and stuff too. My whole thing is, and I'm real quick, and I'll do a little box scores for them. You had Cher 11, Miles 14, and Jenkins 13. Patty had 2 points again. It seemed like when she's playing against good competition or athletic competition, she don't do that. Nothing. 2 points, right? You can't have that. Tyler 14, Russell 11. That's 5 people in double figures. That's great for Kentucky. But you gave up 34 points to Barker. 34 points, 14 to Cody, 15. You had 2 people have double-doubles for Alabama, bro. Everybody scored on the bench. They really did their thing, took care of business. It was pretty much – Kentucky actually was up 20-16 in the first quarter. Didn't fell apart. Made it a little closer in the fourth quarter. And I come back to this. And like I said, when you go back to their schedule, they damn, okay, they took it on the chin quite a few times. We all knew about the South Carolina loss. That's nothing shocked us, right?
Yeah.
Good win against Missouri at home, 76-71. Arkansas beat the brakes off of them, 88-61. Then Alabama. What you gonna? It's for real, man. If you really care about that, I ain't trying to take nobody's job, but dude,
Yeah.
this ain't the same program as Mitchell had.
No, it's
This
not.
is not the same program. It's bleak.
Yeah, I
it's
don't
bleak.
know what happened.
It's bleak, man. I mean, it's and
Don't
you
look
know,
good.
no, it
Don't
don't
look
look good. It don't look good, and it's sad, but it don't look good. And you know, former, you know what I'm saying, Miss Basketball, and also got Kelly, but it don't. You know, you got the coach. You got the coach. You got everybody now has an opportunity to use transfer portal, and everybody does pretty much, right? So it's about
Yeah.
evaluating what's going to come and make your team look good. And I know what you're shaking your head for. Everybody should. Everybody, but if you can't coach, and I'm not saying she can't coach, it's just something's missing here. Something's missing because this has been another dud year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So we'll see. Speaking of dud years, not this one. I'm you know what? I'm gonna save the dud for last. I'm gonna save the dud for last. So we're gonna start here. Kentucky 63, Arkansas 57. Dud year for Arkansas. Arkansas was preseason top 14 team, top 10 team, whatever it was, and they, you know, they gave the okie doke. One of their players who done started for a minute, he quit on them right before the game. Dude was done. Devo Davis or whatever. He said, I'm out. I quit. Like, this lets you know that's disarray. Kentucky proves 15-4 with a 63-57. Arkansas is 10-10. This is Musselman that everybody wants. Everybody loves that he recruits. He brings in nothing but players, and he took all the guards and all the transfer portal, and they are 10-10 and 1-6 in the conference. Bradshaw 0 points, 12 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Mitchell 10-11. I love Mitchell. Farrell only 1 point, 12 minutes. DJ Wagner only 8 points. Reeves, I'm telling you, he's a hard gun, dude. They paid him millions to come back. 24 points. Big Z, 0 points, 2 minutes. Anasanatu, whatever, 6 points. Edwards, 0. Reed Shepard, 14. Mr. Consistent. Baller. I'm only going to give you one player stat for Arkansas. L. Ellis.
I was thinking that.
7 points, 5 turnovers, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 3 for 10, 1 for 2, 3-pointer. That look like Louisville stuff, bro. Like, I know they told you to go, but you have not made an impact on Arkansas whatsoever. Travis, let me hit you with this. Like I said, Kentucky did their thing. Enough did their thing because this game was close. I seen where Ken Palm believes Kentucky they gonna drop quite a few more games and probably end up like between a 5 and 7 seed. If Kentucky, with this talent and this year of college basketball, which is really no dominant team, gets a 5 or 7 seed and gets knocked out in the Sweet 16 or before that, how do you determine what kind of success? What does the season look like? Like what do you call this season? Because my thing is this, and I'm gonna let you answer. My thing is this: anything less than the Elite Eight is kind of shitty, right?
No, I would definitely agree with that. But what the season would be is what every other season has been, quite frankly, up until, you know what I'm saying. But you can have all crazy talent in the world. You ain't winning nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't winning nothing.
Right.
So that's the way I feel about it. You know, I find it funny that, you know, Big Z comes out here, plays one great game. The next thing you know, they, you know what I'm saying, they on DraftKings betting on their game ready to win the championship. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, dude, let him have 5 good games like that. Then you can convince me that he's that good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He came out the next day, dropped the game, and it was a dud. It's like, come on, guys. I mean,
Right.
why do Kentucky fans do this?
Right.
They do it in football too. Oh, we beat this team. Now we can rush around beat Georgia and Alabama. No, you can't. Stop it. You know what I mean? So again,
Damn,
it's just like
damn.
yeah, it's just like thank you.
Drop the mic.
It's just like every other season. This doesn't change a thing. It doesn't change a thing. You know what I mean? So I mean,
But
they
you know what?
should have done when they had the cat team when they went 38-0.
Yeah, they should have went undefeated and won it. My thing is real quick before I go to you, Dundee. The thing this is what you hit is so perfect because he had that one good game, and the last two games he ain't done nothing.
Nothing.
Like you're supposed to be a point center at 7 foot, and you only play what was it 2 minutes against Arkansas.
Mm.
The starter played 12. You only got 2, and then the dude that nobody even talks about, he got 25 minutes. Dundee, go on talk about your second favorite team.
I was wondering that about Bradshaw though, because I was in and out of the game, and I was like, "Where is he at?" And then come to find out, just played 12 minutes, no points, 3 rebounds. I was like, "Oh, well." Then you had DJ, the almighty DJ that everybody wanted, the top of the recruit class, and had to turn us down. But then he's really not showing that he's good as he was supposed to be. He get 35 minutes, 3 of 10 shooting, 8 points, 3 assists. Nah, man, nah. I mean, we can talk about Louisville all day, but we know Kentucky, the great Kentucky.
We will.
Yeah, the great Kentucky though. This is the bluest of the blue blood. So
But look, Dundee, the funny thing, and I'm gonna pick it back off you real quick. Dillingham didn't even play, so you didn't have to worry about minutes. You already knew that Wagner, Reeves, and Shepard was gonna get all the guard play, and you had a dud because you went against other athletes. And we know what's in the NBA, nothing but athletes.
Right, no doubt. I mean, we seen Reeves, and you know Reeves going to put up shots like Dillian.
Sir.
I mean, he's putting up shots, and he's going to score.
That was in his contract.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right. So I mean, like Travis said, I mean, you can show all this talent, but where's it going to take you? Let's say that. Where is it going to take you? You don't. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Same old song that comes every year.
Groundhog Day. That's true. But yeah. Let's go to this next.
Oh man.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get this out the way so we can talk about some other stuff real quick. Yeah, because we all know the deal. We know the deal, and it is what it is.
They all about
Virginia, 69, Louisville 52. Now, if you did the over and under as far as the second half of Louisville, I'm pretty sure you took the under because in the first half, your Louisville Cardinals only had, 13 points? Yeah.
13 points.
41-13 at halftime. Outscored them 39-28, but that don't mean nothing. The game was already over. I understand missing shots. Good shots. But this is bad. And before I do my caveat, Brandon had 8 and 10. James had 8. Clark had 6. Trey White 10. Curtis 6. A lot of 6s across the board. This guy Dunn, who they list him as a guard, he's 6'8". He's not a guard. He's a swing. He's more like a small forward. You could use him as a small ball power forward. He's not a guard. Dude he was 8 for 10. Had 19 points, 6 dunks, 11 rebounds, and guess what? He's a freshman. Embarrassed Louisville. I mean, it's different if you didn't play these cats before. This is the funny thing. I think I heard a stat that Virginia's like done won the last 17 out of 18 games against Louisville. Something crazy.
Oh yeah.
So that means for all you people like, well, if Rick used to get drummed by him all the time. All the time. Even had a chance to win it, but Dingadale decided he want to walk or do whatever he did and turn over whatever. Yeah. So don't think this is just a Kenny. This is not just a Kenny Payne. You know, when we had Hall of Fame coaches, we wasn't beating them. Kenny Payne ain't beating them at all. Like you're going there for support of your university that you support, the city university. That's why you go to the games. Support the team, the players, because these dudes, some of them are trying real hard. Some of them trying hard doesn't make a difference. They're not good. It is what it is. But if you thought that this was going to be any different than what, it don't make no difference. They can play in Shawnee Park. Calling their own fouls, and Louisville's going to foul out. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference at all. And the same old song. That's what I put on the page, the same old song. And, one of them Kenny Payne supporters got offended. Like, oh, you just saying it to rub it in. How much rubbing in can a man do when the dude has only won 10 games? Like for real. You can support all you want. We don't post stuff to sway anything. We doing facts. If you can't see them facts, then you just blind to the thing, man. Then you really don't care. You loving Kenny, you ain't loving the university. And then you might be kin to him if you're doing that. Or kin to somebody on the staff. This is horrible. This is bad basketball. This is ridiculous. If you can't get up for Virginia, and I don't care, they ain't even got to be ranked. They ain't got to be ranked. You need to get up because you've been getting your ass kicked year in, year out. You just lost to them beginning of the season. You know how many times when we play football and we lose a game, we don't get to play that same unless it's in the playoffs. Playoffs? Unless it's in the playoffs. Then there's a different thing because I know you. I've seen you. I know what you do. Right? As a player, I know what Donnie does. I know what Travis do. I'm going to guard him different. I know what to expect. And you laid a dud? 13 points? 41. The previous game, they won a game 49-47 or something like that in overtime. I went in overtime 47 or whatever. You gave up 41 points to one of the worst offenses, slowest offenses in the country. And you gave up 41 points to them.
Yeah.
Hurd should have went ahead and just sliced right then and there. Before I go to you, Donnie, because I know you was at the game. Travis, what's your thoughts on this?
Garbage. Here's the thing, though. I truly believe we have players.
Yes!
I truly believe that. The bench is garbage. But I truly believe we have players on this team. They are just not coached well. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait for the pain to be over.
Nice one. Hold on. Charles, you rolling today.
Thank you, sir. And that's pretty
Literally
much all I got to say about that. I watched maybe 3/4 of the first half, and I just couldn't watch it anymore. I was just so disappointed. So disappointed.
Hey, Abby said, I remember when Louisville used to win.
We all do, Abby.
We all do. And that's a shame that you got to say. He's right, though. He's right. Don D, you was there, right? You was there. Did y'all go to that game? I know you got season tickets.
Yeah, we was there.
All right. And I know you was hitting me up. So, man, what's your thoughts on this game, brother?
Well, I want to start off saying that had to be the worst first half basketball I've ever seen in my life. This could not be. It cannot be Louisville basketball. I was sitting there. I felt like I was just getting stabbed over and over and over. It's like, come on. When they was walking back to the locker room at halftime, I was like, I was looking for his phone number. Fire this man right now. I wanted to go down there and tell him why he's on the bench. You're fired. It's over. pack your stuff, leave. I cannot take this pain no more. It's terrible. Basketball play. Oh gosh. I mean, it was under 5 minutes, just a little under 5 minutes to go. Louisville had 8 points.
Yeah,
8
it
points.
did. They did.
They went on at one point. It was on an 18-1 run. It was
Right.
so horrible. It was just torture. Oh gosh, it was.
I can't
with a-
imagine it being there. God bless.
I mean, it was a dude in front of me just laughing as I was just cussing Kenny out during the game.
There was a dude in front of you.
Right.
I mean,
That's the
it-
thing. A dude was in
it
front
was-
of you.
It was 11,361 attendance that day. It was.
Okay.
But
Oh my
How-
God.
Damn.
That many?
Was it a giveaway?
oh god,
Bobblehead
it was-
night?
It had to
can't
be
even
somebody
tell
from
you
the
the
past.
exciting part of the night. I can't. The most exciting. Okay, the most exciting part of the night
I already know what you're gonna say, and I wasn't there.
when the game was over. What you talking about? It was.
I was gonna say the guy who won them tickets for the airplane.
Oh, to the airplane. I knew.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too, but that was kind of easy. So it was like the game was over. The game. It was.
You
like,
walk
oh,
out, put your hoodie on, make sure nobody see you when you walk out of the arena. It's sad.
Man, I
Yeah.
wear the Louisville stuff I wear is baseball or football.
Okay,
I'm saying.
supporting.
It'd be like
I mean, that-
Louisville baseball.
That was the largest. That was the largest halftime deficit they have had since 1938. It is ridiculous.
Lord Jesus. I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
I found out today on my way to the other gig that even the Louisville swimming and diving team is ranked.
Everybody's ranked.
Everybody is ranked.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is a sad situation.
When you are
This
the
is-
worst sport on campus and you used to be the best for years, that's bad, bro. Like for instance, they come to the gym. Oh yeah, the games. They come to games now, like you said, hoodies on. I mean, like, dude, can we get in there? They're like, women, who are y'all? Nah, man, no. Go to the top row. The tippy top. You ain't coming down to get none of these tickets, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Jack don't even want to do no video with you guys. You know what I'm saying? He was doing
No.
videos with y'all, and he's like, man, I ain't even. When the last time he said Louisville basketball?
And the funny, let me tell you the funny thing. Another thing is, somebody tell me why is Corin Davis
Yep.
still at every game in the audience, sitting there chilling every game.
Total embarrassment. He's finished his school and all that. And we all know that, but that's total embarrassment because it's been reports, dude, it can ball. And the thing about it is, as a coach, and when you're dealing with people come from different backgrounds. So you're gonna have to deal with some different things. You never know how a person grew up and how they express themselves. Right? But as you as a coach, you gotta know that. You got to get to know your players to be able to relate to them. And if you can't, that means the assistants got to do it for you to say, hey, Trav, hey, let me tell you about Dundee. Hey, man, he's a little bit rough around the edges. He grew up this way or whatever. Or he's a little soft around the edges. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Right.
He's not going to take you yelling in his face.
Right.
You got to be able to do that. And my thing is to drop the ball because dude 6'6", 6'7", point guard. He was supposed to be like old boy Flowers. Flowers 6'8", 6'9", he's 6'6", 6'7". Flowers is a freshman that you knew about. Davis is just a baller, JUCO that you didn't know about and that you didn't respect. So he's going to have a chip on his shoulder, right? Everything's challenged. And you failed that young man miserably.
Miserably.
It ain't even about the team. You failed him. That pretty much, I'm pretty sure y'all probably said, hey, you can go, y'all can go. He's like, man, nah, I need to go ahead and make sure I get this credit so I can transfer. And maybe his lifestyle and where he's standing in Cali ain't good to be back there.
Yep.
See, you never know that kind of stuff. But you failed him, and you always saying, I never cheated. Yeah, you cheated that young man. Did he threaten to kill you? Did he threaten to go ahead and slice your whole family? Like, it's different. If it's just an argument and a disagreement and he bucked up, well, you should be used to that because Calipari said he loved that. He loved for them to speak their mind. What was you at in practice? Apparently you wasn't in practice because shit, you ain't doing nothing at these practices. Sickening.
Sickening, dude. I'm sick to my stomach.
Well, let's get something good. Congratulations, Zakiya Johnson, scoring over 2,000 points. She is definitely she's top 10 in the country as far as 25. She's number one player in Kentucky, you know what I'm saying? And Leah Macy's number 2. That's another one who's back. We got a lot of great young ladies that are ballers, but she takes care of business. Getting over, she's nothing but a junior, so she's probably gonna get back 3 Gs or close to 3 Gs. You already talking about Crystal Kelly, but we all know Travis. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the ones who had 2,000 already. I love that Sacred Heart plays a schedule that they playing against these tournaments against top teams. So that's why if you see her them with 6 losses, 5 losses, ain't none of them from Kentucky. None of them. They take care of business. And the guy, hey, what? How come you ain't been on the show? And I know you doing commercials. I know you doing whatever. But whoever knows her, y'all need to quit playing. And I know several of you guys who do. Y'all better make this happen. Y'all need to make this happen. Quit playing. Don't do us like that. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a baller. You know we make everybody comfortable and all this kind of stuff. But if you have not seen her play, you got to see her play. Sacred Heart in general, man, they have about 4 or 5 D1 players. We had Trinity Ralston on last year, the point guard. She graduated, she moved on, but there's plenty of talent on that team. All they do is win, no matter what. And, not surprised. She's a baller. Congratulations. Do your thing. Hopefully we can see you in another little red, black, all that kind of stuff. But congratulations to you. Big time. I got you switched. Let's make it switch right here because you know what? Yeah, because I need to go ahead and get into some people's. Let's do it this way. To the left. Let's get lined up. Get Travis together. We have some games we need to talk about, guys, and I know you guys are happy because you guys have won the day. Travis, like I said, we get that green screen so we can get your background looking like that, close to it, but kind of stuff like that. Especially you and I will get together this week so I can get it to you because
for sure
we need to go ahead and preview that game next week. We had some big games, humongous games, and we're going to talk about it for you guys. We're going to go ahead and start off with the Lamar Central thing. So we're going to keep that up with the Chiefs. We're going to do like we did the show. We're going to start off Dundee's 49ers. 49ers, 34. Lions, Tigers, minus the Bears. Oh, my, 31. This game had all the drama. Everything was working with it. The Lions came out, said that we ain't scared of you. 14-0. 24-7 at halftime. We had 49ers fans texting me scared as hell. I'm not going to say nobody's name. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. Then, all of a sudden, third quarter, 17-0. 17-0. 17-0. You heard? 17-0. And then all of a sudden, they brought it home. 49ers took care of business. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. But let me do these stats real quick. Where's Twine when you need him? Here we go. Brock Purdy, 20 for 31, 267 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. McCaffrey, 90 yards, 2 TDs. Brock Purdy also had 48 yards. Showed a little something about his legs. He done some stuff before, but he really did some good stuff on this one. Debo Samuel, 89 yards. Brandon, 68 yards, 1 TD. Christian McCaffrey, 42 yards. For the Lions, Goff, 25 for 41, 273, 1 TD. Sacked 2 times. Purdy was sacked 2 times. Montgomery, 93 yards, 1 TD. Gibbs, 45 yards, 1 TD, and a massive fumble. Williams, 1 rush, 42 yards, a TD. I mean, they crushed on that rushing game. Congratulations on them. Laporta, 97 yards. St. Brown, 87 yards. Williams, 25 yards, 1 TD. This was a great game as far as entertainment. Entertainment. So, Don D, I'm gonna let you go ahead and do it. Then I'm gonna hit the Trav. Then I'm gonna wrap it up with a bow. And then I got some questions on it.
First off, you know how we got to start
Hold on,
with
wait a
the
minute, wait a
man.
minute, wait a minute. Now we haven't got the subscription yet. So are we gonna get the bullshit or the real shit?
Why I gotta be the bull? Hey, I'm bringing it because you already know the man they call Brock Purdy delivered. Okay, we're gonna tell you what it was though. The first half, gosh, it was ugly. They took much advantage of our defense. Our defensive line was terrible. Our defense like they couldn't tackle. They ran all over us. All that happened in the first half.
True.
So it was ugly. That first half was ugly. And I couldn't. Whew, I couldn't take it where I was. Shout out to my 502 faithful. I couldn't take it. I mean, everybody
They
was
was
trying to hang.
they was ready to kick you out. Didn't you leave?
No, I had to kick myself. I get worried. My anxiety is going. I get frustrated. I can't do like it. If I'm at home, I'm a whole nother way. I can do what I want, but I'm out. It's a whole nother thing.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I had a
Gotcha.
ski skirt up through there because I told them. I said they was like, "You out?" I'm like, "Hey, it is what it is." I holler at y'all. So, but like I said, that second half though, yeah, that second half, yeah, made me feel a whole lot better because we came out like we was ready to ball. Like you said, that third quarter, that 17, oof, oof, 17 unanswered coming straight out. And we made some Brock Purdy did his job in that second half. The second half, oh my gosh, Brock stepped up big time. We got to say that. Brock Brock stepped up. Come on now. We got to take we got to get it out of our mouths that he's just this game manager. We got to get it out all this just because it's Cal system and he's just an all right quarterback. No. Brock Purdy stepped up to the plate. He's doing what he had to do and he's done this is second game straight that he's done that. But now we cannot let get in that position where we put it on him like that. And that was just oh my, it was lovely. And you know,
I lo- I
CMC's gonna do
love
what he do.
I love doing a show with other, like I love this. Because it's your perspective, and I love that. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right.
Go ahead.
So I mean, the thing is, he made those big throws.
Yeah, he
The
did.
juice. He made those big throws. The juice. The IU big throws. Debo. Oh my God, that one to juice where he tippy toed right there. Oh, that was on him. He made that one to Jennings where Debo was running for his life and he had just pitch it up. And Jennings had to just reach back for it and bring that bad boy down for that first down to act. Well, what turned that game around was that fumble when they got that fumble from Detroit, and then Ayuk with that acrobatic.
That
That I
bullshit.
don't know.
That
That,
bullshit. That bullshit.
I mean, it happened.
It
It's not.
happened, but it's
It was in
bullshit.
the script. You just see it in the script. It was wrote in the script.
I heard people saying that too.
Purdy going to throw it. It's going to bounce off dude's face mask. And it's going to come back at you. Catches at the 5-yard line. And then next play later, no, it was 2 plays later. You touchdown. I mean, hey, even Elijah came in and got him one in. But it was a great game. It was always supposed to be. And it was supposed to be 49ers winning at the end. Sorry, Detroit fans. I mean, y'all
I
tried.
I love what I do.
Y'all tried.
I get to hear shit like this. This is the teacher telling the first grader, second grade, what you did for the summer vacation? Oh, I rode ponies and zebras and lions and tigers and bears and I did it every day. And I saw the little mermaid swim with me and all this stuff. But but hey, at the end of the day, y'all took care of business.
That's all that matters.
Travis, Travis, I know you had to do some stuff, but did you catch some of this?
I did.
What's your
It's a good
thought,
game.
man?
It was a good game. You know what I'm saying? 49ers, played hard in the second half. They deserve to win that football game. It's a good game. I ain't going to keep, hyping them up. I wish Detroit had won, not just because I don't want the 49ers to win. I just wanted something bigger for the city of Detroit. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who plays.
You wanted a payback. Don't start.
I want that too. A point. Now, 1 point. I wanted that.
All right, so good game. I think it's a good game, and I think that I don't want to. Let's see. Really, we already did. I can do it this way. Let's see. Let me get that out of there. Okay, let me do it this way. First of all, great game. Everything you wanted as far as keeping people. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thought that the Lions were going to jump out like that. They did what they needed to do to try to win this game. But sometimes that pressure get a little bit tight on your neck. It gets a little bit tight because I understand. I watched the first game and I saw a coach go for first downs. I mean, on fourth downs like it was no thing. Mm-hmm. And he did it, and they got theirs. I saw another coach that was doing it for no reason. And people can say, well, he's been aggressive like that. But you still got to be you have to be a game manager as a coach. You up 14, opportunity to kick a field goal to be up 3 possessions. You kick the field goal. I think you let them off the hook when you decided not to kick the field goal. That's when everything went awry and it became horrible. Because as you did that, 49ers score. You get the ball back. You fumble. They score again. Shit's tied. You're not going to win that game. Once out of and then you still had the opportunity to kick another field goal. And you went for it anyway. Like, what? Like, I love Dan Campbell. If you watch the show, everybody know I love him. But, dude, some dudes got to take one-on-one coaching. And you could go to the moon and say, well, they used to be aggressive. That's how. Okay, bro. This is different stakes. This is a team that you was not even supposed to beat, but you got them. What would it look like if San Fran down by 17? Instead of getting a big stop, momentum swing, and all of a sudden get that. You get 17, shit. Now we got to go back and get this. We can't stop them. It's a problem. Yada, yada, yada. That plays a lot in the psyche. I don't care what you say. Hell, San Francisco trying to get rid of Chase Young after he ain't played hard the whole goddamn game. Talking about they may sit him down. That kind of stuff happens because it's just on tape. But Detroit, man, you balled out, you did whatever, but coach need to go ahead and evaluate some things. This ain't regular season. Playoffs is different. You left 6 points. You left 6 points. Not saying that, and one was 6 points, was 1 3-point was going up 17. The other one is the cut in the league, and you still was being but about that. And that's just, hey, chalk it up to the game, but that kind of hurt y'all for real, big time. Congratulations, 49ers, and all the 49ers fans, my friends, fans. Congratulations.
Detroit did have a lot of drop passes too in that second half.
A lot of stuff didn't go. But
like you said, other than that fumble, it was.
This is a downfall, man. We can't do it now. Well, you know what? Coach got to go ahead and change momentum, man, and he messed it up big time. And I'm blaming him, but we'll see what's up. Chiefs 17, Ravens 10. This is the game that pretty much, if you're a Ravens fan and you said that Kansas City Chiefs only scored 17 points, you know you got this. Well, you don't. You didn't. It didn't. Whatever. Kansas City let everybody know that they do have a top 5 legit defense. And them boys was flying around, making tackles, doing whatever. Petty Ice! 30 for 39, 241, 1 TD. Pacheco, he rushed. This is why I love Andy Reid. Dude rushed 24 times, only had 68 yards, but he knew he had to continue to keep them honest. Rush the ball no matter what. Pacheco 1 TD. Patrick Mahomes 15 yards. You would think he had more than that because every time he ran it, it was a big play involved, getting first downs or penalties or something. Kelsey 11 catches, 116, 1 TD. Swifties everywhere. Swifties for everybody. Rasheed Rice only had 46 yards, but he had 8 big catches. Big catches. Did his thing. Lamar Jackson, 20 for 37. Sorry, Jackson. Ooh. 272, 1 TD, 1 interception. Bad interception. 54 yards rushing. Love 54. That's my number. But when you look underneath that, Gus Edwards was the second leading rusher with only 20 yards with 3 carries. Besides Lamar, the other running backs, and really ain't running backs because Zay Flowers had 2 of them carries. So the true running backs only had 6 carries for 23 yards. That's not Baltimore. Zay Flowers had 5 catches, 115 yards receiving, 1 TD, 1 massive fumble, 1 massive 15-yard penalty. It is what it is, Travis. Like I gave Don D the opportunity through your eyes, and I know you know. I mean, I know you watch this game with me. What's going on? What your thoughts?
Defense stepped up real nice. I love L'Jarius Sneed. The defense just played well. Offensively, we're catching the football, which is a good thing.
Yep.
You know, the fact that the Ravens left Kelsey enough to get 11 catches is crazy to me. The fact that they didn't do what got him there in the first place is even crazier. They didn't even let us test their running game. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I feel I don't know what happened with the Ravens. What I do know is that it cost them a trip to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
And you're not mad about that, right?
I am not mad about that one bit. Not one bit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it could have, it could maybe been a better game, maybe even more high scoring game. You know what I mean? Because even if the Ravens score, Patty gonna go down there and try and make things happen. You put the ball in his hand, things happen. As long as 15 is on the field, things happen. Right? And plus, hey, and the Don D. I'm not no look. I remember when we talked about this last week. You picked the Chiefs to win. Only because you thought we was going to be an easier victory. No, sir.
No. I ain't gonna say only.
No.
That's not
exactly
why I
what was
picked.
said.
No,
That's
I just
exactly
said
what was
that.
That's what was said.
No,
We're
I
not going to
wasn't.
be an easy out, dog.
I'm
It's
not
what it's
saying
gonna
that
be.
it's gonna be
Hold on. That's next week's stuff.
right.
I'm just
That's next
saying.
week. That's not.
I'm just
Save the goodies.
I
Save the
got a
goodies.
long memory. I didn't even say nothing about it that night. I was like, oh, okay.
I
Okay,
feel
cool.
you. I feel you.
Save that. Don D. Don D. What's your thoughts on this game?
Oh man, Patty. Mahomes steps up like he does all the time. I mean, it's just not surprising. I mean, I did. It is what it is. When I did say that in some type of way, but at the same time, I did feel like Mahomes gonna do what he did. Do what he does.
Right.
I mean, the lights are on him, bright lights are shining up and down with the
Yeah.
with the Swifties looking everywhere, and Kelsey shows up majorly. He was catching everything. Didn't drop one pass. I don't think he dropped one pass. He was on it. I mean, you seen when Mahomes was running, when he had to run, he did what he had to do.
Right.
He got his yards. He got guys open. It was, hey, I mean, that was when that's the shows up. He shows up when it's time. Like I said, that what happened during the regular season, that's behind. It's playoffs. this is playoff on Mahomes. So it's like, oh God, here
Playoffs.
we go. Here we go. So in Lamar, I'm just so
Hold on, we got something for that real quick. We got something for that. Don't need to get into that. Real quick. Chiefs to me showed me, like I said, dude, they legit defense. They legit defense so much that they took the Ravens out of they offense. Said, "No, we got to do this instead of what we've been doing," and that's a problem. I do think that when you go into the game this big, that pressure on some of these coaches, these new coaches, you can say, well, Moken, he was in Georgia's not freaking NFL. As much as athletes he has, and you can say, well, he did that. Ain't nobody ever heard of that cat. It's different. Dude called the game different. He called the game different, and it was bad different.
Yeah.
Because I would have tried that running game nonstop, and then that can also calm down Lamar and not put pressure on Lamar, right? You do that, and then the defense. I mean, let's face it. I mean, it was 17 points was in the first half. The Ravens defense was clueless too. So that's the other guy that people want, McDonald, whatever. That I understand nobody wants to blitz Petty Ice, but you got to move him off his spot. You got to hope that he makes a. This is the year that you do that, right? Because you got Kelsey, you double team him, then you only got Rice, and you hope that he just does stupid stuff. Like, you have opportunities. You got to make other people beat you, right? And you're playing zone. And guys, if you want to know what a team is playing zone, when a person goes in motion and nobody moves, and that is music to Patrick Mahomes, Petty Ice, big time. Because Petty Ice is one of them guys, yes, when he had Tyreek Hill, he threw bombs. He ain't got him. So they going to nickel and dime your ass all the way down the field and get a TD. That first TD that he threw to Kelsey, the back shoulder throw, that Hamilton ain't gave up a TD all year. But he ain't faced that dude like that. Dude threw it on the back shoulder, basically power line. When I saw that, I said, oh, Petty's locked in. Petty's always locked in and stuff like that. But so that means you got to do stuff. As a head coach, you should have been like, let's run the ball if you hardball. You got to run the ball. You got to keep them honest. Like I said, I told y'all stat out. Pacheco had 24 carries, only 68 yards. It wasn't about the yardage. It was keeping Baltimore honest. And that's what they did. They said, hold on. And then all of a sudden, the second half, they try to blitz. They try to do stuff like that. It's different. I get it. And so, a lot of people need to wear that loss on their heads. They do. But we know one person is the only one going to wear that on his head.
Okay.
And, you get paid that money. So, I mean, it is what it is. And so we're going to go right here. Ravens, how much is this on Lamar's shoulders? So, and this is I don't watch other stuff on purpose because I want to go ahead and keep it for my views, and my guys know that and all this kind of stuff. So, yes, you see different things. But, Travis, I know you're a Chiefs fan. You go in the Super Bowl. But how much is this on Lamar?
I mean, it's a lot on Lamar. I mean, for real. I mean, he's the quarterback and face of this franchise. He is the MVP. You know what I'm saying? He is that guy. You know what I mean? So, yeah, a lot of it falls on his shoulders. I was, as you were talking, man, I was sitting there thinking, like, Monken basically called a terrible game.
Terrible.
In respects, you know what I'm saying, to Lamar. But I wonder, like, how much Lamar had anything to do with that, because I mean, at some point you got to, as a a professional athlete, I know you do with the coaching, but at some point, how would you not go to your coach and say, "Dude, we run the football. That's what we do. Why are we not running the football more?" You know what I'm saying? Which I guess again falls on Lamar's shoulders. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They paid you all that money, yes. You know what I'm saying? So why don't you? You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe he didn't speak his mind. You know what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense. No, that makes sense.
So, Yeah.
I
So
got you.
yeah. So I guess ultimately it all falls on his shoulders.
True.
But at the same time, I mean, you know, it's somewhere along the line, Monken's got to take some responsibility in this horribly called game.
Oh my God. You're right.
Horribly called game.
Right. Dundee. Hold on. The Dundee.
It's funny enough because I already had all this in my head waiting about, Lamar, coach, play calling, the whole the way the whole game looked. When I looked at it, Lamar did not look like MVP Lamar at all. He was out there, he looked lost, he looked indecisive. He looked like he didn't know what he was gonna do next. He was like just hesitant. Like so many times he should just ran. Like run, Lamar, run. I mean, then next thing you know, he's getting sacked. Next thing he's throwing a bad throw. Next thing you know, you doing. Come on, man, it's not you. Because then once this game is over, it's gonna be on you. Then you're gonna be like, can Lamar actually do it? Now this, no, he can't. He's gonna take all the criticism. He's gonna take all the heat. Gosh, and yeah, I look at it. It falls on him. But what was the game plan, Coach? What was it? Because that definitely couldn't have been the game plan. Was that he not ready for KC? Did they not plan right? So I'm throwing some. I'm thinking, a little bit off of Lamar's shoulder, but it's going to the coach too. But Lamar got to get out there and make the plays like has been doing all year. So
Okay. So, all right. And I know Travis was privy to a lot of this, and I know that Dundee, I think we was texting a little bit and all kinds of stuff. My thing is this, and you guys have hit it, yeah, I mean, on the head. And that's okay because I agree with you guys. I think that pretty much Lamar, you've been in the league long enough. You have a coach that finally opened it up to you. That you got to trust your legs again. You got to go back. Like this makes you so much dangerous if you start running the ball like you did. This is almost going back to the University of Louisville because when you was at Louisville, you was in a passing offense. It wasn't a running. You had a passing offense where you can just take off. So they're gonna respect you because now the offense is privy to you going downfield and got some receivers, which not really that good. Not really. I digress. But you're able to go ahead and take these lanes and go. Dude's too busy. Like, are you doing that too busy? Like, doing that to prove everybody that you're a real drop back quarterback? Bump that. A chance to go to the Super Bowl, which you may not ever go. Like, people take it for granted. Just because you get to that don't mean you coming back. Ever. So that means you should, for real, Mocha should have been like this. I'm going to call this. We're going to pass. And I don't know, because if it's raining, like most time when it's raining, you run the ball anyway. Like, that's what threw me off. But Moken, as the coordinator, should have been like, look, man, we're going to call this. But look, if that first two options, if you do quick, take off. Dude's the best runner. Like, dude, this has to be a dogfight, and it's going to be a dogfight because Patrick Mahomes a winner. You got to show that you a winner too. You got to go ahead and do different things, and he did not do that. And then you had guys that, he's got one player that really can do separation. That's Zay Flowers. Naglar is old as hell. OBJ, whatever, Older Beck, whatever the name is, he ain't shit no more. He had a great catch, and that's it against Dallas, which I hate him for that. But dude's done been under the knife so many times. You need to go ahead and take off. You don't have them no more. Likely, Andrew, I like the tight ends, but then you got to put them in positions to succeed. We was talking about it at the crib, man, go down in the middle of the field, but my thing is you having two tight end sets, you can send one long, send one short, make it easy. Like, you was too busy trying to hit the home runs. against Kansas City, and it's like, bro, this dink and dunk them all the way down. Gus Bus, feed Gus Bus. He can't do a run, man. So I ain't gonna say it's all on Lamar, but a lot of it I ain't gonna say a lot. Some of it's on Lamar, but I'm blaming the coordinators and I'm blaming John Harbaugh because it's like, bro, you heard, you know the game plan. You should be like, dude, we can't do this. We're not playing Ravens football, and they did not play Ravens football.
No, not at all. I mean, Patty Ice is not even a runner, but you best believe he'll run if it's good. The game's on the line.
Thank you. I'm gonna get there. And your wheels is different, Lamar. You got 22s. You know what I'm saying? You different. Chiefs. One quick thing I want to say about this. First of all, Chiefs really probably should never got him. Tony claims injuries was made up. Dude's mad he didn't get to play. The thing about it is, it's a lot of veterans in that locker. This is not even going to affect them because Andy Reid came back today like, nah, that's bull. Like, dude, you do know, like, you're not dressing up for the Super Bowl after these comments. Like,
Right.
Like, you do know you're not doing that, right? So you should have waited till after the Super Bowl. Win, lose, or draw. Well, we ain't no draw. Win, lose. And then say, well, I didn't get to play or because of this. This is bull. Travis, what's your thoughts on Tony, who people forget that he's even on the Chiefs?
Bye. I mean, well,
Right. Apparently you don't. He ain't played the last, 4 or 5
You and I
games?
have had many a conversation. I've been talking about getting rid of it. That's before he even did the dumb stuff for him, you know what I'm saying? Looking at the ball, knowing he was over it. You know what I'm saying? That was way before that. Bye. I mean, have you done some good things? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Have you helped us out in certain situations? Yes. But not enough to, you know what I mean, for a whole season to matter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got bricks for hands. You know what I'm saying? And if he, and I ain't gonna lie, and this is probably a little bit too personal, but when he smiles, it's scary. The dude is ugly, dude. I mean, it's like he's a scary man.
Oh,
Scary
my
man.
God.
But no, he does not need to be bye. You know what I'm saying? Go to the next team. Go to the 49ers or something. You know what I'm saying? We don't need. Y'all can.
Well, he's Debo Light, right? That's what they thought he was gonna be.
Oh my God! Oh, don't you? No, yeah. I don't care. I don't care. As a matter of fact, hopefully that frees up some money.
All right, cool. And you know he ain't getting paid anything anyway.
No.
Don D, what you think about this bull?
I'm gonna look at he's so insignificant where his little claims of injuries made up. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
What's your thing then? You gotta stay consistent with that, bro.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Because what I think about Tony, it doesn't matter.
Stay consistent, yeah.
about your claims of injury. So he can just go on. He can go on. Hey,
doesn't matter, like you said.
No, it really doesn't.
You know, like I said, you come on, dude. Like this lets me know that you're really an ass because you're not gonna play in the Super Bowl now. You're not gonna dress. They're gonna airmail your ring if they win it. You're not gonna be part of no ceremony. Like, come on, dude. You ain't played in weeks. And really, it probably is because they said, dude, you look right down the line and you was right over the ball. And like, come on, dude. How long you been playing receiver? Like, that's the reason why Florida had issues with you in college. Some people think they can change people. The Giants said, okay, we got him. And really, Kansas City was like they was desperate. We got to get somebody in here. Maybe he can look like, he can run and all this stuff. And then maybe, Tyreek, and it didn't work out. But, if I'm your family, I'm like, well, damn, we can't even get tickets to the Super Bowl. The Lions.
Terrible.
The Lions. Head coach Dan Campbell refused to take the points. Now, we talked about this at the crib yesterday. I was talking to Ron and all this kind of stuff. And this is totally, and I said a little bit about it earlier, inexcusable to me. And it just shows lack of culture. People say, "Oh, he was aggressive." No, 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 no. You have to horn things in. Um, Don D, what was your thoughts on as him as a coach? And you've been watching football long, and we're not coaches on here. This is our opinion. We get
Our
it,
opinion.
whatever. And so I'm
Right.
not saying that like, oh, I was glad, because I'm a San Francisco fan. But as
Right.
a fan of football,
Exactly.
what was your thoughts of him just saying constantly, at least 2 times, to
2
say
times.
we don't care about this?
The thing, I mean, I like Dan Campbell myself. I thought it's good for Detroit. We've seen where he's taken them, but then all that aggressive talk, you play into this is what we've been doing all season, and we're gonna keep it going. No, Dan Campbell, this is the playoffs. It's one and done. You out, you out. You take the points on the road, and you and San Fran. You take those points, and then you seen how the stuff was, how it was turning. Especially, you could have been up even more at one
Mm-hmm.
point, and then that second half, how it started, that momentum started to switch. You take those points because
Right.
it would have. I think it would have turned the whole game around because after he didn't, we made that run, and yeah,
Murder She Wrote. Murder She Wrote. Trav.
I love Campbell, man. Like I said, I mean, he gives me that traditional old school head coach kind of feel. You know what I'm saying? Very aggressive. But again, as y'all say, man, you got it. The point is to win the game. You know what I'm saying? And you have to win the game. And so the fact that he left points out on the field, I can guarantee you that he's probably feeling the same way right now. You know what I'm saying? But he was trying to play hero ball as a coach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And instead of putting your team in the better, you know what I'm saying? It's great for the fans, and heck, it might even be great for some players. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to win a football game. You know what I'm saying? Let's just kick the ball, get some points. We'll move on to the next rip. So, yeah, he's probably kicking himself in the butt right now.
Your team you have already created culture. You have already built toughness. You taking 3 points does not mean that you have given up. I am trying to put my team in a situation to win. Point blank. Not because we gotta do this in the tub. No, bro, you not only did it once, you did it twice. You had some drop balls, you had some fumbles, you had all kinds of stuff, right? And still had opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You still was there. And to me, I just hope, and everybody on this panel loves Dan Campbell. So my thing is, hopefully he'll learn from it. Now, see, this is the crazy thing. Y'all heard me say it before. It don't mean y'all coming back. That's the thing about NFL. Like, you have to cherish these moments.
Exactly.
Everything's not coming back because you went there last year. Philly thought, hey, man, we're going to run it back. No, don't go like that, bro. This is the NFL. It's free agency. People improve. People get injured. You cannot take things for granted. And you did. And now, Detroit may have to wait another 100,000 years.
Yes. He's
I
at
mean,
100 though.
like, dude. And I'm disappointed on that. I'm disappointed on that, for real. 49ers. Now, you already said it, Dundee, and you hit it on the point. We're talking about the pivotal in the comeback, and you did it. Rehash it real quick. Dundee, what say it again, what you thought was for the comeback, pivotal play, basically.
pivotal as in the offense and the defense. You was, I mean, of course, for the defense, we're going to go with that the Gibbs fumble,
Mm.
and for the offense, it was the scripted play that was already in the books that the ball was going off of Valdor's helmet, and
Wow.
Ayuk was supposed to catch it right there to 5. But see, he wasn't supposed to fall like that. He was supposed to catch and run in.
Woo.
So yeah, I guess he tripped. So what?
You need to do that. Let me point it to you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It worked out. It worked out.
Yes.
Two improbable plays. That play and Lamar Jackson's play. But
Oh my God!
but
that
the
was lovely.
crazy thing is this. Number 23, I think it was, Travis. Was it Tranquil? If he didn't make I think it was
Yes, I
Tranquil.
believe so. Was it
If he
Tranquil?
didn't make
Yes.
if he didn't make that tackle, Lamar was gonna score because everybody was sunk in on
Oh,
the
yeah.
other side. He was gone.
For sure. For
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
But no, thank you, the Don D. Travis, for 49ers, man. What you thought was the pivotal play, basically?
Actually, I'm going to agree with Don D because it's plays like that for some reason in this football sports, let's say sports universe, it's
Right.
plays like that kind of is the catalyst for the teams to start, for things to start to change.
Right.
Right? It's the weirdest thing in sports. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely going to roll with that one because I mean, honestly, I can't tell what happened if it didn't.
Right.
But it's always those kind of plays in sports that just move the team to the other level.
Right. No, you're right. To me, I think it's almost like a two-folded thing. To me, I think when Dan Campbell was stubborn, instead of taking that field goal, he went for that fourth down. And I know my stuff is like a series of series. So you don't go for the field goal. You get the stop. What happens? San Fran scored. You get the ball back. You fumble. San Fran scored. So it's all the same thing what you saying. And I mean, it still go back to Campbell to me. And I love Campbell. And I hate that for them. But any of them Lion fans think that they're going to go back next year just because of this year? I'm going to got something for you guys that I ain't used tonight, but I'm going to use it right now. Stop it. Ain't nothing guaranteed, baby. Ain't nothing
Yeah, tell
guaranteed.
them they ain't the Chiefs.
But I'm gonna tell you what that reminds me
Damn,
of.
Travis. Yeah,
He did say that. He did. You gotta
It's
give it
true.
to him.
Damn, yeah, you can't take it away.
No,
Y'all-
right.
You guys are on that New England run.
I'll take it.
You're on the New
want-
England run.
I want to tell you what that
We're trying
reminds me of.
we're trying to diffuse your asses. Get your shit out the way so we can go on and get this going on.
That catch, that improbable catch, what that reminded me of. I was thinking.
Don't
earlier
say
about-
Franco Harris.
No, I mean, no. I'm gonna say it reminded me when the Giants did it back in the Super Bowl with David Tyree caught that, touched his head. Yep, him. And who would have thought that when catching like that, and just things like that, like Travis said, just happen sometimes. And he just, hey, you got to be a weirdo to make that catch. He had to be a word.
No, that was great because he, dude hit off. I mean, like, and to me, when plays like that, the offense has an advantage. That's why you see on Hail Marys, if the dude, they would say, knock it down. But if you don't knock it down, offensive player might catch that because they're used to getting, deflections and stuff like that. They practice a lot of stuff. So you right. That right there, bam. They like, man, we doing this. No, you're not, and we're gonna beat you. And that's sad, but I don't care. Like, you have to make plays when you have to make plays. And that's like when Travis was talking about, like, oh, boys, like, Petty Ice is like, dude, we can do whatever you need to do. Like, he's the only guy I know, and he broke a record, or he said it, like, he's the only person that's going to start 4 games as in the Super Bowl, be a starter 4 games before he's 30. Like, dude ain't even 30.
That's crazy.
Dude's not 30. Like, that's the scary thing. Like, if I'm a Chiefs fan, I would will Andy Reid's fat ass out there in a wheelchair to continue to coach until he's done.
And he's willing to, even talk about, money and less money, just as long as it keeps his team in tip top so he can keep winning.
Let's go.
He's like, I got enough money.
Because he's
I
trying
got
to.
money.
Well, see that this is the thing. because his endorsements are fat. He's good.
Yeah,
So
he's good.
now his thing is moved to let me get Brady. So
Yeah.
you get this one, it's your third one. All you need is 3 more. Now that's hard when
Very
people
hard.
when your team is strapped. Because Brady did it over, 1 with Baltimore, 5 with New England. He was with New England, 17 years? Like this dude's doing this at a rapid pace.
Right.
Early.
And Brady has some weak ass receivers at times too. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have all.
Of course.
Everybody think, well, he had Mouse. The dude didn't win with Mouse.
No, he didn't want that with Mouse.
You know what I'm saying?
He went with Julia Edelman
And
people
Deion
like that.
Branch, 502,
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
thing. You know what I'm saying? So it takes time, but it's a great thing. But thank you guys for joining tonight. We've been rocking and rolling, talking about a lot of stuff, hearing a lot of this bullshit from the Don D and Travis. Yes, I'm bitter, but hey, congratulations to my brothers, the 49ers, the Chiefs. We're going to have next week is going to be epic. You don't want to miss that because now we're going to let them go at it. Like, let them do. How many times they can be on the show? I will have something script up each time y'all on it so we can go ahead and dissect and give a real Super Bowl thing for them. Also, real quick, P2P. If you're not on, P2P is doing a fundraiser and basically doing, what is it called? And it's crazy because I used to do it when Dad was at Ford, and I know you do it. The numbers. Squares. So make sure you go on our page and you see you can go ahead and get the square. It's about a fundraiser for them, opportunity to win some gift prizes for it. So check everything out. Click on it for fundraisers. Do that big time. So thank everybody for watching. Trav, what you leaving with the people with?
Everybody have a good week. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoy your week and then watch you some Kansas City highlights.
Damn. The Dundee.
Oh man. Everybody, y'all stay safe in that cruel world out there. And stay dry. This rain looks like it ain't stopping.
Hey man, I'm blessed to have some of my bros that are able to go ahead and give you guys what you want besides myself. So you guys stay safe. And for all you people who's not in the Super Bowl, for all you teams that suck like mine, get ready for the draft. That's all you got to do. God bless. We out of here. Peace.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.